Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some F1 2020 career mode. It's my team and yeah, as you can see we're upgrading the driver. The second driver, Mick Schumacher, has performed very poorly the last few races, so starting out by upgrading that because we want him to perform much better in the next few races, or we have to change him up for next season. But yeah, as you can see, the engine got totally destroyed in the last race around Silverstone. I don't know if you saw that, but that was just a crazy race, amazing race. But yeah, by the way, if you're new to the channel, you gotta subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, but I don't think you are because I just started the channel here a few weeks ago. But yeah, thank you very much if you subscribe. But yeah, going into the first corner, braking very hard. And we actually broke a bit too late, locking up the front right tire, and we lost a bit of time till Leclerc ahead. But opening DRS now, going into the next one now, braking as late as possible, just trying to hug the inside curb as much as possible. And Hamilton just overtook Leclerc there, and he's on pole as of now. But going up on the hill here, going 2 gears down, very fast left-hander, and going into 4th gear now, just to keep the car away from wheel spin. We actually got a bit, but that's okay. Going through this section here, this is a very tricky section for our car, so I'm gonna skip that out because that was just so, it hurt my eyes to see how bad I drove that with this car. But going through the last sector here, you can see it's P17 as of now, and let's see where we finish. It looked like P17, I think it was, and yeah it was. So P17, an okay result, not the best one I've seen, but as you can see in the weather forecast, it's starting to rain at the end of the race. So I'm going for the softer compound tires just to get them out of the way, and let's see where we start. It's my red lights and away we go now. Down into the first corner now. Let's see where we finish in turn 1. Going down, we right behind Ocon and Raikkonen in the slipstream. We try to brake as late as possible, diving up the inside of Magnussen and Gasly, and actually Ricciardo as well. So we're into P11 already, so almost into the points, as we got a corner cut penalty there, but that's a warning, but that's okay. But going through this right-hander now, they go very slow and we have to avoid action there, and we go side by side with Kvyat up this hill, and we're just playing wheels, and we dive up the inside of him. Very fast corner there, but yeah, that's P10 for us, so 1 point already. Next up is Norris and Perez ahead. Let's see if we can catch them. They are in the faster car, but I think that I have the pace today to maybe just overtake them in this race. But we have to play the strategy right. The rain is starting late on, so I'm thinking about changing to the medium compound tires just after this one, just to be sure to get them out of the way. But yeah, we're right behind Norris now, going onto the straight. We are actually in his slipstream, enabling the ERS system and rich mix. We using all our horsepower we have available. Down into the first corner, braking as late as possible. Can go around the outside of him, but he gets the better line, but we get the better exit. And we use the ERS system again and rich mix, going side by side with him into the next corner here, diving up the inside, diving very hard, and he actually cut backs on us, and we go side by side through the next corner, but we just squeeze them out, and that is P9 for us. So thank you very much for that. Cutting on lap 2, lap 4 now, you can see that Perez and Stroll in the 2 pink Mercedes has just pulled their gap to me, and my tires are starting to go off, and as you can see now, Kvyat is just flying. He has an amazing pace today. As we go down into the first corner now, we tried to stay with him, but he just overtook us on poor pace. I have poor pace at the moment, so he just flew right past us on the straight. But let's see what he can do when we cut on later later this lap. So let's see. Cutting on to the last sector now, he has actually pulled out a gap on 0.9 seconds. But yeah, I make a mistake, and Norris is trying to go side by side with me. I just dive up the inside of him again, but as you can see, I'm starting to lose pace now. Ricardo's right behind us as we actually actually go to the inside there as he tries to go to the outside, and we just hit each other. So I got a warning for collision, and that's totally okay, because that was totally my fault. But he didn't get any damage, so I'm happy with that. But cutting on to lap 7 now, I have to go into the pits because it's starting to get very dark, as you can see in the sky. So I'm the first one to pit. I'm P22, but I hope that it would start to rain around lap 20, because that would be perfect for my strategy. Cutting on later that lap, you can see it's getting really dark. It's getting really dark. Cutting on to the next again, we just overtook Norris, but look at this. 3 laps later, it's starting to rain. 3 laps. It said on the forecast that it would start to rain a bit in the middle of the race, and it's lap 10 now. It's 33% into the race, and it's already started to rain. So that just hasn't worked out. I should have stayed on the soft compound tires for 3 more laps and just went in now. But yeah, I have to stay out. So I stayed out. It's lap 13 now. We've catched up to Latifi ahead. He's still on the medium compound tires, which should be the best strategy to start on. If I started on the medium compound tires, I would just have cut 1 pit stop away. But yeah, cutting on to lap 14 now. I've only done 7 laps on these tires. That's the same amount of laps as I did on the soft compound tires. I have to go into the pits now. My teammate is in the pits as well, so I don't hope we stack double stack now, because I don't want to lose any time. Well, let's see if it's still in the pits. No, he's still in the pits. He's still in the pits. We get held up so much now. No. It's a 4.2 second pit stop. No. That's I'm just sad now. I'm just sad. We go out of pits in P21, and yeah, it's raining until the end, so I just have to overtake people on pure pace. So cutting on later to lap 18 now, we're right behind Giovinazzi. One guy has pitted, so we're into P20 now. But let's see what we can do. Going into the next corner here, we just dive up the inside, just throwing it as hard as possible into the next corner here, just to get the position, because we just have to go so fast through these cars. And cutting on later to lap 21 now. This is 3 laps later. We're right behind Stroll. This was a guy that pulled away from us in the dry. So let's see how fast he is in the wets. Because going into the first corner here, you can see we're opening the Rich Mix and ERS system. Can we dive up the inside of this corner? Yes, we do. We just dive up the inside. We actually bang wheels there a bit, but we just squeeze them out on the exit, and that is P18 for us. So next up is Norris ahead. Yeah, we should probably have him too, because he was slower than Stroll. So let's see what we can do here. Going onto the straight now, we have opened the ERS system and Rich Mix. So going into the first corner here, we dive up the inside as we did on Stroll. And this was a bit more clean as we just squeezed him out on the exit with a bit of oversteer. And that is P17 for us. Next up is Russell ahead. He shouldn't be that hard to overtake, but let's see when we cut on later to... later on to lap 24 now. We're right behind Russell. We may try to make the same exact move, but we just a bit too far away from him. But yeah, we just make the same. We're just gonna dive up the inside of the next corner. We have the ERS system and Rich Mix on, and we just dive up the inside. We actually lock up the front left wheel, so a bit too late. I broke there, but yeah, we got the position. And next up is Grosjean ahead. He's a bit far ahead, and we're starting to lose a bit too much fuel. But let's see what we can do here. We're right behind him actually onto the back straight, so let's see if we can dive up the inside of him going into this left-hander down here. We just dive up the inside. We actually just bang the rear wheel tires into his front left, so luckily there's no simulation, yeah, there is simulation damage on, but not real life damage. So yeah, we got the position and no penalty, so I'll take that any day. But yeah, as you can see, lap 25 now, only 10 laps left of this race. We're right behind Perez, and he's behind my teammate. So let's see if we can make a double overtake, maybe down into the back straight that is coming up now. But as you can see, we're right behind Paris now, so maybe we can take him into the next corner here. We use the best the best engine mode and rich mix, but yeah, we just can't overtake him. We actually lock up the front left tires there again, so my tires are starting to go off a bit. But yeah, going on to the next lap here, you can see lap 27 now. We dive off the inside of Paris, and next up is Schumacher ahead. Maybe we can overtake him into the next corner, but no, we get a bit of wheel spin, a lot of wheel spin, and yeah, he just gets away from us there. But cutting on later to the same lap, we on lap 27 still. We're right behind him. He's actually pretty slow, so we line up a move here. Can we overtake him into the next corner here? It would be the first overtake of the race down here, so let's see, diving up the inside, and that is P13 for us, getting a bit of wheel spin on the exit, but that's okay. Cutting on later to lap 30, you can see that Hamilton has actually retired from the race, so he has been very unlucky throughout this season. But yeah, as you can see, Dan Kvyat has won the race. Dan Kvyat has won the race. Totally amazing, totally amazing. Congrats to him. Amazing pace today, amazing strategy. I finished in P10, so I'm very happy with that as well. That's 1 point for us. I just get a bit of wheel spin, as you can see that, but tires are totally off at the moment. So yeah, going over the finish line now. This is P10 for us. This is 1 point. Amazing race. The strategy just didn't pay off. The rain got a bit too early to the track, so yeah, it totally destroyed my race. But Pierre Gasly got the drive of the day. I don't know why he did that, but Kvyat totally the drive of the day for me. A race win for him. That's amazing. As you can see, he looks happy. But yeah, I'm very happy as well with the result. Every time I get some points, I'm just happy because the car isn't fast enough. But as you can see, Kvyat and Albon 1 and 2, and Pierre Gasly on the podium as well. So Alpha Victory has an amazing race today. Valtteri Bottas is number 4. He has made a free pit stop as well as me. So yeah, not the best race, but I'm happy with the points. I just wish that we started on another strategy. But yeah, that was the race today. If you liked it, if you liked the content, please leave us up. It helps out so much with the channel. It helps me get motivated to make more, because I just started making these videos and it's so much fun. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So